Look at the Wichita skyline, and you might be surprised at the number of downtown landmarks the Martin K. Eby Construction Company has built or been involved with over the years. Today, Eby is one of the state's largest construction companies, with its headquarters in downtown Wichita and offices in Orlando, Florida, Dallas, Texas, and Austin, Texas. They employ 800 workers overall, including 300 right here in Wichita. Eby Construction has worked on projects in 29 states for clients such as Walt Disney, the University of Texas, Florida Power and Light, and many, many more. Though they've worked on all types of projects, they now concentrate on 5 main areas: general buildings, manufacturing and industrial, transportation, water and wastewater, and power. It's a far cry from the company's humble beginnings. After graduating from K-State with a degree in civil engineering, Martin Eby came to Wichita in 1929. 8 years later, in the middle of the Depression, he started his own company with a $2,000 loan from his father. The Martin K. Eby Construction Company began out of the home of Martin and his wife Pauline, who did all the paperwork while taking care of their 3 children, Martin Jr., Carolyn, and Charles. With just a pickup and 1 laborer, the company started by installing sidewalks and driveways. During World War II, the company grew rapidly, working on Army barracks and buildings at Fort Riley and other Kansas military facilities. After the war, the company continued to expand, working on construction jobs throughout Kansas. Martin Jr. joined the firm full-time in 1956 after graduating from K-State with a civil engineering degree like his father. In '67, he became president of the company. That same year, his brother Charles joined the family business full-time after graduating from, you guessed it, K-State with a civil engineering degree.
The story is that when I was a child, my dad rocked me in the cradle and he said, you will go to K-State, you will study civil engineering, and you'll work for Eby Construction. And it's almost the truth.
James Greer III married Carolyn Eby in 1959 and joined the firm full-time a year later after also graduating from K-State with a civil engineering degree. Martin Sr. retired from the company in 1978 and died in 1992.
My father was very much a man who had a very high bar. He believed tremendously in the virtues of total honesty and hard work and thrift and high quality.
Today, neither Martin Jr.'s nor Charles's children are active in the company. However, Jim and Carolyn's 2 sons, Mike and Kurt, continue the legacy built by their grandfather.
We used to go with my granddad on trips to some of the big job sites, and he talked to us about working in the business from an early age, and it's really something that I look forward to and have been able to do for the last 16 years.
Today, Martin Jr. is chairman of the board of Eby Corp. Jim is the chairman of the board of Eby Construction Company, and Charles is executive vice president. The city of Wichita is dotted with buildings built by Eby, including Century 2, Bank of America, the Wichita Public Library, the Wichita Airport Terminal, the Greyhound Park, Sedgwick County Courthouse, and more. In addition, they've enjoyed many long-term partnerships. In 1947, Eby built an addition to Wesley Hospital, and they've continued working with them over the years. Their relationship with Boeing, which began in 1950, is today one of a strategic partnership benefiting both companies.
The relationship between Eby and Boeing has lasted a long time because of the great rapport we have one organization to the other, which has transcended generations in both of our companies. And I think we've been good for each other's business.
Eby first became involved with Cessna in 1990 and continues today.
We've had the privilege of working with Eby for many years, and if you look around this facility and many other million square feet at Cessna, you'll see that we've worked, I think, very well together over the years.
Eby's core values of integrity, service to others, and treating others with respect, including clients and employees, guides every project the company participates in, and numerous industry awards have been given to them. The company has always believed in community support. 46 years ago, the Martin K. Eby Construction Company Scholarship Program was formed for area high school students.
Perhaps more importantly, at this time in their life, yes, the money impresses them, but the recognition has tremendous meaning to them because so rarely are they recognized for their academic efforts in school.
The company has also been involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters, the KPTS Pledge Drive, Walk for Diabetes, United Way, and more. Also, Jim Greer has been named to the Kansas Board of Regents, and Charles Eby's heart lies especially with Habitat for Humanity. In addition, the Ebys and the Greers have all been involved with various Chamber of Commerce committees and boards, including Martin Sr., Martin Jr., and Jim Greer, all serving on past boards of directors, and Martin and Jim currently serving on the Board of Advisors.
It's my responsibility and leadership of this organization to instill the same values and purpose and the ways of doing business that we've been taught and Martin Eby started back in 1937 with.
Established in 2002, the Spirit of Wichita Award is given annually to a business that has previously won the Over the Years Award a minimum of 25 years prior. To win, the recipient must have the same environment as when they originally received their Over the Years Award, with continued strength in employment, leadership, and community involvement. In 1973, Martin Sr. and Martin Jr. accepted their